Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator, this time between JJ and Zero. JJ flying Wedge Antilles, Braylen, Stramm, Numb, and Sabine, Wren, and Zero with Redline, Ved, and Colonel Vessery. JJ currently trying to prove to the world how effective B-Wings can be. We do see the immediate too hard turn from Sabine, getting out of there, not interested in this Imperial blockade down here. Looks like the B-Wings moving up with 3 forwards and a focus. So let's take a look at these lists. Wedge has crack shot, Braylen has crack shot, so wants to deny at least 2 possible evades. Numb was squad leader, so he can coordinate to another ship and get that stress that he so badly wants. And Sabine with juke, so very simple upgrades, very limited, but we'll see, hopefully effective. On the other hand, we have Redline with fire control system and proton torpedoes. Ved Foslo with trick shot and fire control system, and then a juking Colonel Vessery. The Vessery is while you perform an attack against a locked ship. After you roll dice, you may acquire a lock on the defender. So with Ved or any real TIE advanced, that's a great call, and then especially with Redline, who's got target locks for days, Vessery shouldn't have any problem getting his target locks. Alright, back to dials we go. We've got closed wings on Wedge. You know what? I don't have servo motors on Wedge here. Let's change that. It's gonna mess some things up in the overlay for a second. We'll go ahead and close those S-foils, and we should be good. So, looking to do some fast maneuvers here, trying to get around the back of these Imperials. Vessery shot forward, also looking to get around the back. We'll see if he opts to 3 hard turn in here. It's pretty much the only call, right? You could bank, but that would be a little precarious. Well, maybe a bank is a good maneuver. Maybe a 3 bank and then a barrel roll. 3 bank and a boost. So the question is, do we have Numb turning in here, maybe a K turn out of Sabine? It just depends on whether they want to engage in this area, or if they want to try and drag these Imperials through the debris. Zero says BRB. Let's pause the timer. Mars says, never really understood fire control system on Redline. And I agree. I mean, he's pretty much getting free target locks all the time. Why do you... What's the point of keeping that target lock around with fire control system? Advanced sensors, really great on Redline. But, let's see how many points this list is. 199, so if he took off Trick Shot on Ved. That's still 203. You have to lose 3 points somewhere else. And it's already a pretty slim list, so... Alright. Redline stress himself? He sure did. So he's going to need to do some sort of blue maneuver. Relieve that stress. So he's probably going to end up in here. Sonic says, I think fire control system was just a case of I can't afford anything better and a 4-point bid isn't worth much here. Yeah, I could see that. They're saying I think JJ needs some defense support for his list. Maybe Magva in the U-Wing. Yeah. This is very offensive up here. I mean, Sabine's good at getting in hard hit places and then having that evade isn't terrible either. Oh, Connor's saying he would have put fire control system on the defender. So it can not have to spend the target luck, I guess. I don't know. Mark says, or lose all the upgrades and bring Carl. No is what I'm going to say that. No, thank you. 2 bank out of Braylen. Sure is. So not committing to a hard turn. Going to spend another turn up here. And then he can decide whether to engage down here or turn away. Combat Carl. Barrel rolls. Gives him even more distance. More time to let these Imperials come to him. Alright, so what are we thinking about here? Braylen just finished, so now it's 10 numb. Too hard. Okay, so he is gonna engage here. Takes a stress to coordinate to Wedge, who gets a boost thanks to his S-foils. Where is he gonna go? Is he gonna do a 4 forward? 5 forward out of Vessery, so very much committing to getting around the back. Goes for the boost. Might have a shot on Sabine here, who opted to focus instead of evade. 5 forward out of Ved. So the TIE Advance just has barrel rolls, no boosts. I don't know if there's any reason to barrel roll backwards here. We just stay there and focus, yep. Redline, 2 forward, relieves the stress. It's a bit of a tricky place here. He's going to barrel roll left, give him more space for those proton torpedoes. Now, do we see a 4 forward out of Wedge? Nope, 3 bank. Wow, why? Why did you boost? Maybe he just believes he's got time to relieve that stress. Which means you can't coordinate to him. Was that the roll, I guess? Was it focus? Alright, nothing out of Braylen. Or 10 numb. Numb's a 4, right? So shouldn't be checking him first. Should be checking... Oh, I guess Vessery's a 4 as well, so never mind. JJ has initiative. So Wedge is going to want to relieve stress here, so probably a 2 bank or a 1. Something in this area. Same with 10 Numb here. Braylen is way out there. Or if there's any reason to use Sabine's ability. Before you activate, you may perform a boost or barrel roll action. I mean, we could see a boost, 1 bank boost, and then a 1 bank that'd be awful close to this debris field. Has a linked barrel roll into an evade, but I don't think we're going to be seeing that. Vessery's coming around with juke, so probably going to have to just do a 2 hard turn and a focus. Whereas Vessery probably with a 3 bank, keep him as far left as possible. Wonder if we'll see 10 Numb try to bank towards him. Could have a hard turn out of Braylen. Try and face down Vessery. I think you try to go for the easiest to hit target here for the rebels would be Redline. Oh, it's just like it's a not great position for 10 Numb here. Curtis saying barrel roll right, evade, blue bank right, focus. 3 bank from the defender gets blocked or bypassed. Yeah, you're right. Put Sabine around here somewhere. This Braylen move just... If you could get all 4 of these arcs pointed in a similar direction, you'd have a way better chance, but playing the long game with Braylen seems like the wrong idea. Quackshot and Bill Copperman in the chat. How you doing? Quackshot, don't you have a league game today? This looks like 10, Braylen, and Wedge are done. Here's Sabine. Still got to figure out Ved and Vessery. The Ved and Vecfist. Ooh, that's a good name. I might have to use this list just so I can call it that. Could we see a less than 3 speed maneuver from Vessery? Quackshot, I haven't done any of the Kyber leak stuff, so I need to get involved there. Just not as much time these days. Probably a bank from Redline. If we're thinking about Vessery's ability, who can get a target lock here? I mean, Redline, well, Redline, never mind. That's a stupid question. Redline should move up, get a target lock, and then Vessery would probably want to lock whoever that is, so... I don't think there's a way of Redline getting up here to target lock Sabine. I mean, well, if Sabine's in here, she is a what, 3? Yeah. Oh, I just got back from the Minoc Open. Nice. All right, Sabine with the 1 bank goes for the boost first, then barrel rolls, then moves. So, she boosted, then barrel rolled into an evade, then did her maneuver. How did she barrel roll after the boost? Let me ask about that. Gentlemen.
Hey.
What?
What's
so
up?
Sabine boosted and then barrel rolled?
Yeah. I boosted as her ability.
Right.
Oh.
But she can't barrel roll until her perform action step, right?
You're right. So let me rewind that.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
No, I
well, the maneuver and the boost were the same thing, so that was a little confusing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, that's probably why I missed it. I was like, what's going on? Oh,
yeah, exactly.
I see. So she should be back over here. So
right.
You for her. You
so I need to do that shit. I need to barrel.
All right. So we'll let them figure that out. But that was too many things. Sorry. Let's get a cough drop. They don't seem to help, but I'll take one anyway. So I gotta rewind a little bit. So he boosted, then did the maneuver, then as his action, he barrel rolled and linked action into an evade. So nicely done. And then we have 10 Numb. So 10 Numb does a 1 bank and then focuses into a barrel roll. 2 hard turn out of Braylen. 3 hard turn out of Vessery. Saw these shenanigans happening. Gets the evade. And probably goes for a focus, because his target lock should come from somebody like Ved or Redline. And could barrel roll out of arc if he wanted. He's probably got 2 range 1 shots into him right now. He could barrel roll backwards. Nope, he goes for the focus. YOLO. Ved with 3 hard. Ooh, he's gonna go for the target lock because he needs to give it to Vessery. And then Redline goes for a focus, looking for a target lock. Ooh, doesn't get any rebels, so he's gonna have to lock a rock. Hashtag lock that rock. Thank you, Bill. So no proton torps this round for Redline. I'm sure JJ's happy about that. Did Braylen do an action? Nope, he sure didn't. Alright, Wedge. If he goes straight, he could put a crack shot into Redline. But I imagine he's gonna one bank, try and get a shot on Vessery. It seems like that's what he's trying to do here. Never mind. His wings are still closed. He does a boost into a focus. Alright, so who's going to shoot first? Wedge, of course. Into Redline, 2v1. Crit focus, he's going to spend the focus for hit crit, and he reduces Redline down to 0, so Redline's just got to take it. 1 shield left. Redline doesn't have a shot, so now we'll go to 10 Numb. I'm going to range 2 shot into Vessery. He's got a focus and a stress. Oof. And this is 10 Numb. One evade, so he's fine. Alright, so Vessery's going to shoot into Sabine. He's got focus, juke, and target lock. He immediately gets a target lock thanks to his ability and Ved Foslo. Ooh, 3 hits and a crit. Double evades, which are going to be changed thanks to juke. Is he going to spin the evade? He sure is. So takes hit crit, which I believe is... No, he's got 1 shield. Takes 1 crit. And that crit is... Fuel leak. Not too bad now, but could be later. Ooh, Ved's about to show you how bad it can be. Be 3 dice. Advanced targeting computers online. Why is it... Oh, it's a trick shot. No wonder. Hit 2 crits. 2 dice. Plus range 3, plus... Ooh, okay. That fuel leak's gonna go off. I think Sabine is dead. Yep, that is a dead Sabine. Thanks to fuel leak. He evades 1, takes 2 crits. One of those crits adds another damage. And that happens before Sabine's shot at initiative 4. Alright, so who's left here? I think that was it. That's gonna have an interesting turn. Going over this rock. Unfortunate that Braylen couldn't come in there and add something to the fight. I wonder if we'll see a stop out of Redline. Maybe just a 4K out of Wedge. Back to dials we go. So Vessery, do we see a 4K? Do we see him just shoot past and go after Braylen? $42 points on the board for 0. Oh, you know what? I never started the timers again. I never even flipped this one. Nah. Screw this thing. I'll let him know if it's getting close to time. So who do you go after with Redline here? Do you just shoot up here and try and... Because you know Numb's going to try and relieve that stress, probably. Could just one hard turn in here. Doesn't mind having the stress. Wonder what we're trying to figure out here. Oh, what would have helped with this rock? I mean, it sucks this turn, but having that trick shot was pretty awesome. I don't think there's a lot here to punish Ved going over this rock. I mean, I know he probably wants Ved to move up and target lock so that Vessery can benefit from it, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. So JJ moves first. So maybe we'll see him try to move down and block the 4K. Maybe a 3 bank, 2 bank. Could just see a 3 straight out of Vessery, or could do a 2 or something and catch us all off guard. Alright, so it looks like JJ's all dialed in. Last dial going down for Redline, and we are good to go. There's a 2 hard out of 10 numb. Gonna sit here and wait for Ved. 1 bank out of Braylen. Takes a stress. Barrel rolls into a focus. Ved with 3 forward. And there's nothing he can do. See him roll for that rock. Ooh, and takes a hit on Ved. We'll see. Maybe there will be some punishment here. 10 numb range 1 with a focus. There's the 4K. He could even boost. Does he need to? Gets the free evade. Well, he could try and boost to get out of range 1 of Braylen. Alright, goes for the focus. 2 forward out of Redline. Ooh, he is in the perfect place to get a target lock and go after 10 numb. Now, what is Wedge going to do? 1 bank. Does he have arc on Redline there? Did he open up his wings? I don't think he has it. Oof, it's tough. So he goes for the boost. Is that right? His wings are still closed. Oh, he shed his stress. So he's looking to boost right. Ooh, okay. And probably go for the focus. No, doesn't go for the focus. He's got a range 1 shot into Redline. 1 hit. Oof. It's a little below average. Oh, I think he's shooting at Ved. 2 crits. Oh, no, that would be range 1, sorry. And his S-foils are closed. Now, he rolled too many dice. So, Redline loses a shield, takes a crit, and that crit is structural damage. Which doesn't matter too much when you're defending against Wedge. In a 1 of 8 ship. Here's a proton torpedo. 2 crits, 2 hits, 1 evade. So a hit and 2 crits into 10 numb. Loses 3 shields. Alright, so the B-Wings are going to shoot. 10 numb. Are they going to try and get Redline off the board, or are they going to shoot into Ved? Redline's got 5 left. Ved's got 4 left. I feel like you go for Ved. And that way, if you're close, maybe Braylen can shoot as well. Or maybe you can at least push through a weapon failure. That would affect his shot. 2 hits. This is like the second roll that 10 numb has not rolled any focus. So it rolls 1 evade. So Ved is down to 0 shields. JJ focus, hit blank. Rerolls the blank and spins the focus for 4 hits. This is into Vessery. Zero's going to use a different dice roller. So here's Vessery's roll. So one of these is going through. 1 evade. Crack shot. Oh, because he's in the bullseye. So, spins the focus and the evade to take 2. So that's nice. It's going to make that attack a little bit, a little less bad. Ved is going to shoot range 1. He's got a base attack of 2, so he adds 1 for 3 dice. 1 hit. Ooh, nothing. So 1 goes through on 10. No more shields for 10 numb. Range 2 from Vessery into 10 numb, so lucks out a little bit there. Does have a target lock thanks to Redline. Gonna reroll all those. Oh, that wasn't a roll, was it? Oh my god. Blank focus. Wow, that was a reroll then. That was the target lock. Blank focus into blank focus. Wow, that was a very powerful shot from Braylen to token strip Vessery, so couldn't use the focus and then couldn't use the evade to force the juke through. Of course, 10 numb did have the stress to spend if he needed to. Yeah, Mars says, well, 10 is still stressed, so juking the shot would actually help 10. Yeah, you're right. So do we see Redline do a stop maneuver here. Oh man, this is where you wish you had advanced sensors. But, hmm. Ten numb, down to what, 4 health? 4 hull? Braylen feeling fine. Does have to move before Vessery though. Might just go for the bump and keep the stress. You have to do a bank maneuver that's not blue. Do we see just another 4K? Not a lot to stop him. I wonder if you just move 10 numb 2 forward and either get a range 1 shot into Redline or block Redline. Yeah, you don't have a lot of... You need to do like a 2 hard out of Wedge. There's not a lot of good on... I mean, maybe a 4K? Maybe a Talon? I don't think a 4K works. Ooh, that's a big, bad 2 right bank from Braylen. 2 straight from 10 numb. And he coordinates a target lock from Wedge into Redline. Nicely done. Relieves the stress and then re-stresses. Had a dial issue here. Goes for the target lock to give Vessery 1. There's the 4K. Probably a focus, right? You've got the target lock. You've got the evade. You could barrel roll if you want to... Okay. He does barrel roll, which seems like he's getting closer. He doesn't want to be in range 1 of Braylen, I guess. There's the 0 maneuver. Now, did we see a bank out of Wedge? Or did he try and do some kind of Talon? Oh, there's the 1 bank. And I guess he's got to focus his S-foils are still closed. He can't target lock a second turn. Goes for the focus. And he does flip his S-foils. Okay, he did it in the wrong order, but I tend to let Rebel players do that because it's hard to keep track of. Alright, so range 1 with a focus into the defender. 1 hit and a focus. He's going to spin that focus because why not? Oh, and the... Why is he rolling 3 dice? It shouldn't be... obstructed. Who's he shooting? Whatever, he rolled 3 blanks anyway. Takes 2 on Vessery. So down to Hull. Who? Don't the B-Wings shoot first? Okay, so hit, and that was... Hit, crit, blank. That's into 10 numb. Hit, crit. If that's a direct hit, then that is a dead... Blinded pilot, okay. Can only modify using force powers, so that hurts. Oh wow. Hit, crit. Now that's some natties. That's what you want to see right after you get blinded pilot. Hit, crit. So we've got structural damage, blinded pilot, and wounded pilot. I believe wounded is after you perform an action. You roll a dice, see if you take stress. Here's Braylen. Ooh, wow. 4 hits. Thanks to the stress or the focus or whichever it was. Now Braylen... That would be a focus, because Braylen rerolls. Actually, this says blank hit focus. So I don't know what I was seeing there earlier. 2 evades, so seems like he's fine. There's Braylen into Ved. And Ved's fine. Okay. So now Ved's gonna shoot back. No. Vessery's gonna shoot back. Yeah, they must have started out of order, and now we're going back. Okay. Here's range 1 into 10 numb. 1 hit. He does get to use... Nope, there is no target lock on 10. And JJ jukes into a focus. 10 numb spins the stress. I would not have used juke. 10 numbs on 1. Woohoo! Oh, Redline's a 5. That's what this attack was. My bad. That's who attacked before all the B-Wings. Ved, did he spend his target lock? Is that what happened? So Braylen loses 2 shields. All right. Alright, back to dials. So 10 Numb, thanks to that juke, no longer has a stress, so he's free to use some shenanigans, although I think his fun one talent rolls are all blocked. 10 Numb needs to get out of the way so that Wedge can do something here. Vessery's in a weird place thanks to that barrel roll. Mars saying Ved with a 3k. Yeah. Or a 2 talon. Not a bad idea. I think the 3k is safer in case Braylen does some kind of funky bang barrel roll thing. Just depends on whether you want to shoot with your 2 dice, or if you want to move and target lock to give a target lock for Vessery. Because you could just, you know, 2 hard turn and target lock somebody. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. JJ was 74, 0 was 69. Zero's gotten full points for Sabine. Half points for 10 Numb. JJ has gotten half points for Redline. And I guess half points for Vessery. Let's see, this recording's 53 minutes, so that means like 18 minutes left. Must have really screwed up this timer. No, more than that, 20 something. Look, I know how to count. I'm gonna remove this. I'll put it back up when it's right. Yeah, something like that. All right. So we've got stress from Redline, so no more stop maneuvers, no K turns. It's probably just going to move up into here and bump into something, depending on where 10 Numb is. Numb could try and move and coordinate to Wedge. Ooh, he makes it! So who do you go after here if you're Wedge? I almost, well, if Ved's up here. Goes for the focus, alright, so not committing to anybody. 3 hard turn, or 3 straight out of Braylen. Relieves the stress. Still gotta worry about Redline here. Braylen on 4 and 2. The nightmare scenario is that Redline is able to move up here somehow and target lock for a proton torp. Here's the 2 hard turn out of Ved, so he's definitely doing what I said and target locking to give a target lock to Vessery. Now, who does he think Vessery is going to be able to shoot? Did Vessery go up here? Did Vessery go down here? So he thinks... So Vessery must be turning this way. And then maybe a boost. Maybe he's going for the long game. Goes down for 10 numb. 3 bank. Okay, so nope. Not giving away any information there. Doesn't go over the debris. Takes an evade. And boosts. Just trying to get out of any possible wedge situation. Ooh! Look at that. Nothing getting in the way of Redline here. Ooh, goes for the boost. He's going to get a target lock. So no need to spend that proton torp. We're going to get a 3-dice shot with a target lock into Braylen here, although I think a proton torp with a focus and a target lock would have been way better, and he moves into arc for Wedge, who's going to target lock and annihilate Redline before he gets to shoot. This was a big mistake, this boost here. I mean, he was in arc, he had proton torp range, he's got a proton torp charge. Oh, doesn't block Wedge, but Wedge probably, I don't know if Wedge had arc. It was a greedy maneuver there. Amar's saying he must have expected the 4K. Alright. Wedge with those wings open. Focus target lock onto Redline. Redline's gone. Redline's on 2, and he doesn't get to roll evade dice. Two hits and a focus. So he's dead. He doesn't have to spend anything. Structural damage, blinded pilot, wounded. Oh, you know what? He shouldn't have boosted. He should have flipped blinded pilot. Oh well, Redline's gone. 69 to 102, JJ in the lead. 15 minutes left. But Vessery's a closer. I mean, defenders are closers. And especially when Vessery's got... Let me see if I can get this this clock going. Ooh, 45 seconds. How many seconds? 15 minutes into seconds. 900 seconds. There we go. Alright, so... if you're Vessery, who's your first target? I mean, getting 10 numb would be great. I think you run with 10 numb. Do a little Talon roll with Braylen and have the old Wedge and Braylen team focusing whoever they can get. Yeah, I think 20, 27 points, I think, left on 10 Numb. Certainly get him a lot closer. 13 minutes left for 1.5 B-Wings. Shouldn't be a problem. Wedge is a real problem, though. Cruising around. Deleting your evade dice. Looks like 10 and Braylen are down. Ooh. I don't see a Wedge dial. Just chilling over here for some reason. Alright, 2 hard turn out of Ved. He's going to give a target lock. Get 3 hard and a boost out of Vessery. Is that what happened? Yeah, he boosted right. Okay. A barrel roll and a focus. Is that a linked action? Focus into a red barrel roll. Gives him a little bit more distance for that Braylen. Ooh. Closes his wings. Into a boost focus. Now that one's a little bit more suspicious. When somebody moves and then they get to see whether a boost would help them. But it's tough to always remember that one. Alright, so 3 dice thanks to S foils. 2 hits with the focus. 1 evade, so 1 goes through on Ved. That's half points, so 128 to 69. Ooh, range 3 from Braylen. No, oh. No. I don't think so. There's 10 Numb, so I think a 3 hard out of Vessery. It's a tough place with this rock. Man, Wedge behind you is just the worst. Straight creeping on you. Wedge is stressed thanks to that that boost. So a 2 hard means he can't do anything. Ved's got 2 left. 10's on 1. Braylen's full health. So is Wedge. Nothing to coordinate to on the rebel side because of all the stress. A little under 9 minutes left. Looks like the rebel dials are down. He was just checking to see if he had barrel rolled. Would things have gone any differently? One bank. Ooh, here's the net. So he relieves the stress. Maybe we'll have 10 Numb stick around here and coordinate. Interesting. Barrel rolls and focuses. Maybe wanting to get some more room from Vessery. Relieves the stress. Goes for a focus. One bank out of Ved. Barrel rolls backwards, right into the arc of Braylen. But trying to get in a place where Wedge can't shoot him. 3 hard out of Vessery. No mystery there. Takes the evade, boosts forward to get closer to 10 Numb. The target lock is up there. Two bank out of Wedge is going to relieve that stress. Probably going to take a free target lock, I would imagine. Goes for the boost. Doesn't need to focus. Should have room to get like a 2 hard turn around that rock, maybe. Next turn. Alright, B-Wings are going to start us off. Range 2 from Braylen into Ved. He's got the rerolls, he's got the focus. He'll reroll the blank. Into a blank, spin the focus for 2. Now Ved will get 4 dice thanks to the obstruction, and probably spin that focus. Unless he just really wants to take that shot in a 10 Numb with a target lock. Yeah, get rid of it. Let Vessery do the real work here. Range 3, so it'll be 2 dice plus 1 for the obstruction, 3 for 10 Numb, and 3 for Vessery. Vessery has a target lock and juke. He's going to reroll the 2 focuses. So hit crit. Juke spins the focus. Takes nothing. So Ved is going to shoot. Advanced targeting computers online, which turns that hit into a crit. Going to reroll these 2 hit crit. Now this is just range 3. Mar says, why did he reroll all 3? I think that was an accident, which is why he turned that focus back into a hit. both focuses, so he spins the stress. Oh, nope. One goes through. Uh, 96 to 128. So a little under 3 minutes left. This is a little behind. Oh well.
She never woke up.
My compliments. You've somehow managed to avoid a fatal blow. In your current condition, however, you can't possibly defeat me. Why are you here? Are you trying to throw away the life of so many? As I recall, you once said, there are no lords worth risking your life for.
Alright, so how can these Imperials stem the, stop the bleeding here? I guess Ved and Vessery are both already at half points. So they need... Oh boy, I think even killing or getting half points for Braylen. Ooh, that'd be like 25, 26 points. Still gonna be under. Half points for Wedge would be like 27. He's got to get half points on 2 ships. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's 4K from the Defender. A barrel roll backwards to get behind him. Yep. Oh, he went for a talon roll while he was stressed. So he goes forward. Yep. Because he barrel rolled. He linked action, focus barrel roll. I think JJ's going to let him take it back. Probably just target lock. Make Vessery's shot even better. But even if he killed Braylen... No, killing Braylen would get him the points he needs. But I don't think he's going to do that with one shot. 6 whole points. 3 hard from Wedge there. His wings are closed. He's opening them. So he's checking to see if the 2 hard would have fit, and it would not have. So timer goes off. He needs to put 2 crits in the with the miracle crit chain. Yeah, and Ved needs to survive. Man, those are the odds that make this exciting. 1 crit, he's going to target lock. For hit crit, he needs to roll perfectly. So Ved takes a crit. Wait, he's got 2 left yet. And that is loose stabilizer. It's not going to matter for this game. Alright, here's Vessery's shot into Braylen. Hit crit. Focus blank. Rerolls the blank and the focus for hit crit. Braylen survives no matter what. He should just take it. Oof, doesn't need to. Just takes 1 on the shield. And that's the game. Thanks to the competitors. Thanks to everybody for watching. We'll settle up bets in the post game. Thanks everybody. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.